Hey there. This is day 66 of our Through the New Testament in 1 Year. And we are on the second half of Mark chapter 10. Okay, he's on the road and doing stuff and healing people. And we could look at yesterday real quick. Yesterday was about divorce and the rich young man and the camel through the eye of a needle. Remember that? Okay. And this will be short. It's only 20 verses. So. They were on the road going up to Jerusalem. Jesus was walking ahead of them, and they were amazed. And those who followed were afraid. And taking the 12 again, he began to tell them what was going to happen to him, saying, "See, we are going up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man will be delivered over to the chief priests and the scribes, and they will condemn him to death and deliver him over to the Gentiles. And they will mock him and spit at him and flog him and kill him. After 3 days he will rise." There it is. And James and John, the sons of Zebedee, came up to him and said to him, "Teacher, we want you to do for us whatever we ask for you." And he said to them, "What do you want me to do for you?" And he said, "Grant us to sit on one at your right and one at your left in your glory." Jesus said to them, "You do not know what you are asking. Are you able to drink the cup that I drink, or to be baptized with the baptism with which I am baptized?" And they said to him, "We are able." And Jesus said to them, "The cup that I drink you will drink, and with the baptism with which I am baptized you will be baptized. But to sit at my right or my left is not mine to grant, but it is for those to whom it has been prepared." And when the 10 heard it, they began to be indignant at James and John. And Jesus called them to him and said to them, "You know that those who are considered rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones exercise authority over them, but it shall not be so among you. But whoever would be great among you must be your servant. Okay? And whoever is first among you must be slave of all. For even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." Right. You want to be number one? Jesus heals blind Bartimaeus. And they came to Jericho, and he was leaving. And as he was leaving Jericho with his disciples and a great crowd, Bartimaeus, a blind beggar, the son of Timaeus, was sitting by the roadside. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." And many rebuked him, telling him to be silent. But he cried out all the more, "Son of David, have mercy on me." And Jesus stopped and said, "Call him." And they called the blind man, saying to him, "Take heart, get up, he is calling you." And throwing off his cloak, he sprang up and came to Jesus. And Jesus said to him, "What do you want me to do for you?" And the blind man said, "Rabbi, let me recover my sight." And Jesus said to him, "Go away, your faith has made you well." And immediately he recovered his sight and followed him on the way. Right? A new follower. There you go. See, that's, not a lot. James and John. Now, some of the other gospels said that James and John, sons of Zebedee, that their mother had something to do with this question, wanting them to be on the right and on the left. But all right. Are you willing to go through what I'm going to go through? And they're like, "Yes, we are." Because, okay, you will. But it's not my choice who's on the right and who's on the left, okay? I just want to be in the room, okay? I just want to be in the room. So, there you go. Whoever, these are good, but whoever would be great among you must be your servant, and whoever would be first among you must be slave of all. Right? Bondservant. Right. For even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. There you go. How you like that? Cool, huh? So tomorrow we're starting 11, okay? It's a triumphal entry, okay? They call this Palm Sunday in some places, right? Jesus curses the fig tree. Jesus cleanses the temple. That's a good one, too. Again, very short. See, only 18 verses tomorrow, so very short. This is a very short study, so that's cool. Cool. So there you have it. That's day 66, right? And we're going to keep going right on through the year and finish the whole thing. And some of the studies will get longer as we need to tear stuff apart to understand it. This is pretty easy to understand, all right? Real simple. He said it, and it was so, right? So There you go. Give us a like if you think about it. And tomorrow we'll continue. See you then.